Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and welcome to a new series of Throwback Thursday. I got a little bored with SimCity 2013, so we're putting that on the shelf for now. I may revisit it again, but for now, I want to show you guys a golden oldie from... It's been a while. I'm not even sure when this one came out. I think it was like 2005, 2006. It is Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. And this is probably the closest and the best thing that the Star Wars universe has ever had to a really good grand strategy game. So, I'm gonna pop into single player. We're gonna do a Galactic conquest game against the AIs. And in the expansion, there's actually two factions, the made-up Zann Consortium, and of course the Rebel Alliance, and the Empire. We'll be playing as the Empire, because, well, they got all the good toys. And we're going to choose the map that has every single planet here, which is called Equal Footing. 55 planets to take over. We're going to start at tech level 2 of 5, and we'll have 800 credits. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're also going to play on medium difficulty, because the Zann Consortium can get a little ridiculous on the harder difficulties. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So, Darth Vader is instructing us to destroy the Zann Consortium as well as the Rebel Alliance because he does not want the... He considers them to be just as scummy as the rebels. The Emperor does not enjoy hearing that his funds meant for the advancement of his military are going to criminals, any more than he likes rebel scum interfering with his rule. Remove the Zann Consortium and the Rebel Alliance from the galaxy by any means necessary. Use your initial credits wisely to upgrade and expand your forces. Alright, let's get started. So, there's some overlays here that I find very useful, so we're going to turn them all on. Just going to pause the game for a sec. So we're going to turn on the credit yield display. We will show the level of the planet's ground and space structures. So this shows how many slots they have. So let's check out Coruscant for a second here. It just has a barracks. But it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Does it have 9 slots? I think it just has like 8. Yeah, it's got 8 slots. It's one of the largest planets here. Also, Biss has a huge number of slots as well. Tatooine's pretty good too. It has 6 slots. Eridu, or however you pronounce it, not so many. And then places like Kulat, which is supposedly a bunch of islands, at least when you land, it only has 3 slots. Kessel is a glorified asteroid, it only has 2. And so on and so forth. And of course, Alderaan has been blasted to smithereens, because this takes place after A New Hope. So, yeah. We may get to work on the second Death Star, although we're going to probably wait until the Zann Consortium's out, because they have the ability to hack the Death Star, and that is just infuriating, because one of their heroes goes in, they pay some money, he hacks the Death Star gets blown up, and it takes the planet it's orbiting with it. So, it's kind of special. Anyway, let's get all these on here, and let's get started. So the way I like to play sort of like Rome, Total War, and any other grand strategy games in general is I like to make sure that I have a breadbasket planet that is well protected, and then the frontier planets are, or the frontier cities in normal games are heavily militarized, and then I just convert them over as my empire grows. Now in this case, we pretty much are stuck in the center here. We own the core of the galaxy, but like Korriban is owned by the Alliance, Dathomir is owned by the rebels. Man is owned by the rebellion. Cardera, which is actually where the stormtroopers are trained, is owned by the rebellion at the moment. Jabim is owned by the consortium. Fondor also owned by the consortium. So it looks like the Zann Consortium owns this section, and I believe they own this section as well. So our first order of business is going to be to get a good, strong economy going, and then secure the edge of the galaxy here in one direction so we can safely start building things. And with that in mind, we're going to put a factory on here, and we are going to build.
Building started.
We're just going to queue up huge numbers of mining facilities, which generate extra credits. And we're going to send the Emperor around, because if we were to build a mining facility without him, it's 500. If we build it when the Emperor is present, it gets reduced to 375. And that happens with every faction leader in this game. And also this is in real time too, so it throws you off a little bit. It's not turn-based.
Building under construction.
So, anyway, get those built up. What do they have on the surface at the moment? They have a barracks. It's a frontline planet, but hopefully it won't be for too long. Over on this here, I'm going to see about getting the research facility that we need to advance our tech. Yeah, well, actually, we're gonna...
Building under construction.
Gonna get a bunch of this stuff first, and then the research facility will be last. And the reason I'm doing that is the research facility takes forever to build, and I'm gonna just adjust the sound here for a sec, guys. It's a little too loud for me.
Most impressive.
Oh!
Most impressive.
Alright.
Construction complete.
Okay, so this city, is it a, yeah, it's a frontline system, but just for one, so just for Beston. Solist is definitely a frontline system. This one's a frontline system for Fondor. Okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we'll just build a bunch of mines here. We also need to work on our space stations, because they'll protect us from space attack.
Complete.
And the higher level they are, the more stuff they can call in.
Construction complete.
So the space stations actually call in reinforcements. Oh, this must be controlled by the rebellion.
Building started.
I go.
Anyway, let's keep on building our... So, Ilum only...
Complete.
It doesn't really have that much. Actually, I think I'm going to build a factory on
Building under
Ilum.
construction.
Yes, light vehicle factory. Let's get back to Coruscant here. See if we can build anything
Construction
else.
complete.
We also have two different queues, so I really should get to work on the space queue as well for Coruscant. So we can build a heavy vehicle factory. We'll get one of those set up.
Building started.
And we will finish it off with another mining facility. So Coruscant's going to generate a whole lot of credits.
Complete.
And Victory Cruisers, so
Complete.
a small Star Destroyer. It's the most powerful ship we can build right now. I say we build as many of those as we
Vehicle
can.
in production.
We're going to mass produce those.
Ready.
Construction complete.
And Corellia has actually been corrupted by the Zann Consortium, so that works in our favor and against us. It makes things
Construction
cheap.
complete.
It does stack with the Emperor's ability to reduce the cost of a structure. However, by a system being corrupted, it means that the Zann Consortium can send in their forces undetected. They could actually attack Kulat or Abyss directly and just completely bypass Corellia. Also, they can sabotage stuff here, so we're going to want to get rid of that pretty quickly. So I'm just going to queue some stuff up here, and then we will get rid of that. Actually, I'm going to try getting a smuggler and cantina here to get some smugglers.
Building started.
And then we will... This is a frontier world, so...
Beginning
At least for
construction.
now, so we'll get a vehicle factory, and we will get
Beginning
a higher level
construction.
space station. Resume the game.
It will
Get the Emperor over to Kulat. Get Kulat nice and upgraded. So, something else, guys. I know I keep pausing this, but big capital ships, such as Mon Calamari cruisers and Star Destroyers, full-size Star Destroyers, can only be built in a few locations in the galaxy here. I believe it's 5 on this map. So, in the original game, it was Kulat, Mon Calamari, Sullust, and Fondor. I believe there's another one on this map now. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. It's not Mandalore. I think it might be Hypori is the 5th location now. Let's take a look here. Let's see what it'll not tell us. That's too bad. So, Kulat. While this planet is controlled, Imperial Star Destroyers cost 20% less to build on all planets. Good for that. It's the home of the Star Destroyer manufacturing facilities. What about Fondor? What does it tell us for Fondor? All Alliance assault frigates cost 20% less to build when that planet's controlled. Mon Calamari, if we could see it, probably says something about... Probably says something about the cost of Mon Calamari cruisers. Oh, by the way, guys, this is a lot of the stuff in this game at this point is Legends. Because this game was made like 10 years ago, so after all the prequels came out, but well before the new Star Wars movies.
Removing corruption.
And before Disney bought the rights to Star Wars.
Corruption has been removed.
I go.
So you're going to see some interesting Legends/expanded universe stuff in this game.
It will be done.
Construction complete.
Cruiser
Removing
reporting.
corruption.
Alright, let's keep going here.
Corruption has been removed.
Corellia. We cleared out the corruption there. Let's go over to Eridu. It's one of the Empire's frontier worlds, so we'll want to make sure this one has a good, strong garrison.
Beginning construction.
Upgrade its space station.
Constructing.
Start up a vehicle factory.
I go.
We'll do the same thing with Sullust. We'll make sure that it's got a light vehicle factory and a good space station. The higher level of your space station, the more stuff you can build. So right now we can just build Acclimator class cruisers.
Beginning construction.
They acted as troop transports in the prequel series. In this one, they're equivalent to the Nebula B cruiser that the Rebellion has. So, anyway, I think it's about time we started mass producing some stuff here, guys.
Cruiser reporting.
Building under
We'll
construction.
start mass producing some acclimators here. Just to make things go a little quicker, I'm just going to queue a bunch of stuff up on various worlds that have stuff
Construction
built.
complete.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example of expanded universe stuff. The TIE Mauler. We haven't seen that in any
Cruiser reporting.
official stuff here, but they are very effective in this game. We're going to go ahead and get a heavy vehicle factory as well, and then we're going to build mass quantities of ATSTs.
It will be done.
Tartan cruiser
Construction
reporting.
complete.
And Annex, you know what?
Enlisting troops.
We'll just enlist a bunch of stormtroopers. We'll get a
Building
new
started.
space station here.
Very well.
We'll go back to Coruscant.
Tartan cruiser
We're
reporting.
broke for the day. How many Star Destroyers do we have in this fleet? It's a decent fleet, actually.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
do want some more Tartans, though, so I think I'm going to take that Tartan
Location
group.
confirmed.
I'm going to go ahead and plock that into that fleet, and that's going to be our main fleet with which to bully and capture systems, and I think we'll actually
Construction complete.
transfer that over,
Tartan warnings are
and
reporting.
we'll attack Cardera in a sec. Cardera? We'll call it Cardera.
Unit in production.
We've got a probe droid manufactured. So Coruscant has a max level space station. Let's bring in Tarkin as well. He's a fleet commander hero.
Construction complete.
Alright. Let's send out the probe droid, see what's going on over on Cardera. What sort of defenses they have. So it'll spy on them for me. They have a modest fleet, they have a level 2 space station, and then they have a very modest ground defense, so we should be able to take that, no problem. So let's go ahead and send Tarkin over to command that fleet.
Shuttle en route.
And actually, BIS should be able to... Oh, they're still working on that
Cruiser
damn
online.
space station. Anyway, for Coruscant,
Constructing.
we're going to build additional Victory Star Destroyers. We'll build up the space station in
Ready to
Alderaan, and we'll do the
Beginning
same
construction.
once we're done.
It will be done.
Around the ruins of Alderaan. Alright, let's go attack. And we'll go to the other section of this game, which is real-time battles on a map. So the Cardarans actually support the Empire, so if we land, we'll have some additional civilian troops. And there we go. We've got our starting fleet, which unfortunately we can't choose. That's kind of
Choose your
annoying.
reinforcements.
This
We do
pitiful
have-
force is preventing our assault on this system. Dispatch them so that we can secure orbit for the Empire.
We do have reinforcements available past our 20 supply limit, so if one of our Star Destroyers gets blown up, then we'll have additional.
Here.
We have additional
set.
troops. Let's actually send Boba Fett in.
To position.
So he's one of our fighter heroes. We'll set him to Group 5 or
target.
set him to Group 6.
Enemy forces ahead.
Have him poke around.
Right
Oh, they have one of those. Okay. You know what? Let's send in the TIE fighters. These things kind of counter TIE fighters, but well, we'll do our best. Now, the TIE fighters do come for free from Star Destroyers. That's what that little flag means, is that they're reinforcements.
Over.
The Rebels have to pay for their starfighters, but as you guys are well aware, Rebel starfighters are much better. And Boba Fett's dropping a bomb. Alright, so that gunship's down. This is a, this Marauder cruiser here is actually an artillery ship, so we want to get rid of it. It's fairly fragile. Down it goes. Let's get rid of this satellite turret. And we're losing ships, but
Bombers standing.
that's fine. We've got additional squadrons back in our fighter hangars there.
Take down their shields.
We're going to send our 4 TIE bombers off and attack the space station directly.
Cruiser reporting.
And I think it's time to bring up the Star Destroyers. Little Victory class Star Destroyers.
Bomber squadron.
These guys go. Alright, Boba.
I'll be right there.
I'm going to send him over to escort these guys. Just kind of take out those Y-Wings. And these guys are taking a pounding, these TIE bombers. We are attacking their shield generators, which the TIE bombers are launching proton torpedoes at them, which will punch right through the shields. And once the shield generator hardpoint goes down, which it just did, no more shields for their space station.
Gunship reporting. Sir,
What? Here's a little surprise.
Drop another bomb.
batteries online.
Alright,
Flank
so I think we can move in here with our Victory-class Star Destroyers. These are more than a match, even one-on-one versus the Nebula B cruiser.
launching
And
attack.
how combat works in this game is for the larger ships, you attack hard points as you see right here, and then once all the hard points are gone, the ship or the station is destroyed.
Pressing the
And
attack.
chunks get ripped out of them in the process, as I'm sure you'll see with one of my Star Destroyers at some point.
Initiating
In the meantime, let's attack the port turbo lasers. Down they go. Down go the starboard.
fire.
And let's get those engines. Once you take out the engines, the ships cannot retreat. And since
Coming
this is
about.
a
Destination
grand
confirmed.
strategy game, retreat is actually a big part of your strategy. Like if you were outmatched, you can run away. You can run away and send your guys to fight another day, or regroup with a larger force and send them back in.
Attacking target.
Anyway, I think we won this, so I'm going to go ahead and time accelerate this. The Star Destroyers move like Star Destroyers, so they take forever. So we're going to just speed this along here. Just fast forward,
Fire at will.
take out the various hard points. We'll take out the hangar so that they can't bring any more reinforcements, either fighters, which come out of it, or call for more Carillion corvettes.
Destroyed our ion cannon.
Oh.
Our primary engine system is down.
And you can watch one of my Star Destroyers here getting its butt kicked. So the ion cannons are gone, their engines have been blown out, so they're not lit up anymore. And if I had to run away, this ship couldn't get to hyperspace.
Targeting.
And there goes one X-Wing. And we won with no casualties. Now that we've won that, we control the space around Cardera, but to capture the planet, however,
Cruiser
we
reporting.
need to send a ground
Cruiser
force.
online.
So at the moment, we just have a lot of stormtroopers and ATSTs. Not even a lot of ATSTs right now. Yeah, we're working on getting some more. So I'm gonna see what we can build here. We can build some repulsor tanks, which are more Legends
Ready to
stuff,
go.
I believe.
Reporting.
We'll build a bunch. We got a heavy vehicle factory here on Coruscant. We'll
In production.
just
Cruiser online.
mass produce some of these. We'll send the Emperor on another Imperial tour here. Oh, we want to get level of tech for the Death Star. That's very important. So we'll do that first, and then we'll do everything else.
Tech upgrade in process.
So we're working on the tech upgrade.
Cruiser
Send him
reporting.
down to Corellia.
Imminent.
Oh. Alright, you guys want to see me lose a battle? Because we're going to lose a battle here. Let's see what the Rebellion has in store for us. So we just have our default troops here, so we are not prepared.
Our
This
sensors
is
are
an
reporting that a
acclimator
fleet
in
is
action.
incoming.
They
Show
just
them
get
how we
regular
deal,
TIE
traitors.
fighters, and
Ready for orders.
they've launched some.
En route.
They've launched some
TIEs
TIE bombers,
reporting
and this is a level 2 space station, so we can
Dolphin
get
cruiser reporting.
reinforcements of
Location confirmed.
Tartan
Located the
cruisers
enemy.
one at a time,
Cruiser here.
and we're getting some TIE fighters out of the hangar bay.
Navigating.
We'll see what we can
On
do
your
here
orders. I copy.
with what we've got.
Attacking.
Our
Confirmed.
space station is under attack.
And they're attacking our space station. Let's send in the TIEs to try to deal with them.
Cruiser online. Move to attack.
Oh, we might actually be okay. So,
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
what we're going to do is we're going to try to attack that satellite first before it's completely done. Too late. Oh well. Looks like it's going to go down fairly quickly anyway.
Ready. Fire. Primary engine system is down.
So this thing's taken a bit of a pounding. It's
Bay has been disabled.
lost its launch bay too.
Yes, sir. Our target priority is the laser cannon.
And then we're losing chunks out of it here. This ship's probably going to die.
The lasers are our target. We've lost the missile launcher.
Yep.
The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
And one more hard point, and down it goes.
Destroying lasers. Awaiting command.
Let's see if we can avenge our ship.
Taking fire.
Bombers at the ready.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Target
So if we
the
can take out the turbo lasers on these ships, then we take out their teeth.
ready
We take
to
out the main
receive
threat.
orders.
Now the problem is that they have their Y-wings and they're attacking our stuff. So we can repair, but it's gonna take a lot of damage. Missiles and proton torpedoes can get through shields, so that's problematic.
Reinforcements.
And this is how this is the reason here that I thought I was gonna be kind of screwed, is that I don't actually have much stuff. So I'm gonna just activate our special ability that
Attacking.
increases attack damage at the cost of our shields,
Destroying lasers.
Space station damage.
which has the predicted results of having our stuff get blown up. Alright. So we'll keep doing the best we can here, guys, but, yeah.
Reinforcements en route.
I'm not expecting any miracles.
Station ready. Orbital command available. Cannons armed. Advancing. Enemies in range.
Roger that.
So we'll focus on these Corellian gunships, because they actually fire missiles, as well as laser cannons.
Cruiser here. Frequency open.
So if we can get rid of that, we're in good shape.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy.
This guy's lost his shields already, so we might as well just
Closing on
target fire things. They specialize in destroying fighters, so if we can
Reporting.
get some good hits in on the fighters, then we're good. Now it's dead.
Where'd he go, bomber? Commencing attack run. Changing course to intercept.
At your command.
Let's actually see if we can use our space station to just deal with that laser cannon. So it's got some proton torpedoes going for it. So there goes that chunk of that ship.
Here's the laser cannons.
We might be able to just brush off the rest of these attacks if we get rid of their capital ships. Sorry.
Out of formation. Awaiting orders.
We'll send in the TIE bombers as well.
Banks are the primary to draw their fire. Copy. I copy.
Roger that.
Reporting. Heading for attack position.
Reinforcements en route.
We got Tartan Cruiser again. So want to activate his special ability right away. Concentrate his firepower on first the Y-wing bombers. They're using proton torpedoes. Start repairing our shield generator if we can. Attack the X-wings. They have a more functional Nebula B.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Forward.
I mean, we could probably spend all day defending this.
Assaulting cruiser reporting.
Looks like they had quite a few things here.
Awaiting command.
Advancing on target.
It may just... I don't know. Looks like we're slowly losing this one.
Space station under attack.
Copy. All fighters attack.
So that ship there looks like it's about to get blown up.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Target the lasers.
Receiving message. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready. Those laser banks are the primary
Let's see if we can
target.
keep on blowing up the turbo lasers on this ship. Alright, we succeeded.
Decoding transmission. The lasers are our target.
I copy. Attack.
Is this a fully functional Nebula B? Crying out loud, how many of these do they have?
Reporting.
Our space station is under attack.
Bomber standing by. Target the lasers.
Alright, well, we'll keep attacking this thing.
Activated.
Finish it off.
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, sir.
Stay in formation.
Awaiting your command. Cannons armed. Full speed.
Repairing. Repairing.
Ready for action. Station ready. Orbital command available. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Looks like we're just bleeding credits by repairing this thing.
At your command.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Well, I'm gonna start time accelerating this just to get things moving.
Our shields have been disabled.
Our space station is under
And that's what tends to happen.
Cruiser here.
So we'll cause as much damage as we can to the rebellion. Those ships, blow up whatever we can. But the space station is going down.
Awaiting orders.
space station damaged.
I've got him.
Launch bay is disabled.
And that's all the fighters we're getting.
Destroyed. Locked off. A laser bank has been lost.
And all we have is proton torpedoes. There we go, and we're defeated. So we took a bunch of stuff with us, but we lost. That's Kessel, and they have 8 of those damn frigates. 5 X-Wings left, 5 X-Wing squadrons, rather. So if we send these guys to Alderaan... What do we even have down here? I'm gonna auto-resolve this one, guys, because we're gonna lose it for sure.
Barracks destroyed. System lost.
Alright, cool. Well, on the bright side, we've got a ready-made fleet right here to come in and smack the crap out of them, take back Kessel.
Tactical battle imminent.
We have several Victory-class ships. We've got some useless artillery ships. And we have an acclimator.
Weapons ready.
These vagrants
Oh,
stand
and a
in our way.
scout.
Eliminate them to prepare
Sure.
for
Well,
our land
he can
invasion.
scan, so let's scan. Looks like we've got all 4 of those things right there.
Yes, sir.
Taking that.
So send the TIE bombers out to start dealing with them.
At your command.
Set these guys to attack group number 1, and yeah. See if we can attack the engines on these damn things.
Broadside cruiser reporting.
And we'll use the special ability for missile barrage for our broadside cruiser right around this area.
My scopes are jammed.
Ready for battle.
Number of TIE fighters, TIE bombers attack that. Oh, can't we just have everything attack that?
Direct
Screw
fire
that.
at
Just
their laser cannon.
direct all fire at this one right here. It's buggered off right next to the asteroids. He's pretty much penned in.
Target those lasers.
If he goes into the asteroid field, he'll start taking damage because he's too big. And he's right next to a bunch of Star Destroyers, so we can just wreck him. And this one here as well is
Direct
falling
fire
into the
at
same
their
trap.
laser cannon. Full speed ahead.
Your order, sir?
Oh, and this ship right here,
Has been destroyed.
taking a lot of
Shields
hits.
almost gone.
It's lost its launch bay, it's lost its starboard, it's lost its engines too. Starboard turbo lasers.
Ready for duty.
So it's
Target
had a
those
rough
lasers.
go.
Moving into position.
It's probably actually going to be destroyed. So now we're attacking this one, then we'll attack this one in the back.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Yeah, this one's just about dead.
Roger that. Direct fire at their laser cannon. The ion cannons are inoperable.
And there goes our Star Destroyer. The glorious spew of wreckage. That's okay, we've taken quite a few Rebellion ships with us. And our useless artillery ship is dead now. Not a problem.
Waiting orders.
I don't find those to be particularly useful.
Copy. Target those lasers. I copy.
Alright,
Direct fire
take
at
out this
their
one
laser
as
cannon.
well.
Reporting. Our shields are down.
Watch for enemy ships.
Our
We're making
engines
some
are gone,
progress.
sir. We'll be there shortly.
Oh, what the crap? Oh, okay, good. It's this thing that's firing those missiles.
Awaiting instructions. Target those lasers. Yes, Commander.
So our starfighters are just ripping that
They've
thing
destroyed
apart.
our ion cannons. Ready right away. Moving out.
See if we can get this thing out of the
Heading
way.
out. All out. Let's move out.
Rebellion's jumping in hyperspace. Quickly, hit their engines if
Direct
we
fire
can.
at their laser cannon.
Can get a few proton torpedoes at their engines, then they'll lose this ship as well. Not sure if we got that one or not. Didn't look like it got away, just their fighters. Yep, we got it too.
Cruiser reporting.
Alright, we took some losses, but we got the planet back. We need to decorrupt Corellia here, so we'll just remove corruption.
Brigade standing by.
Why won't you let me remove the bloody corruption? Alright, that's irritating.
It will be done.
We'll send him out, we'll send him back just in case.
Cruiser reporting.
I think that should work now.
Removing corruption.
There we go.
Corruption has been removed.
Remove corruption here.
Navigating.
Do
Removing
not want the
corruption.
Zann
Ready to go.
Corporation to have a free pass
Corruption
at
has been removed.
attacking Coruscant. That seems like a pretty terrible idea. While we're here, let's get an upgrade on our space station.
It will be done.
Let's do the same for Corellia. It is a frontline outpost. It doesn't exactly have a very good defense right now. Oh, we can't.
Vehicle in
Fine then.
production.
Produce some Tartan cruisers.
Very well.
Put the
I
ship
copy.
over here. We've got a couple of planets we need to invade now.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Oh, we have General Veers. He has an AT-AT. That seems pretty good. So we're gonna uproot Coruscant's garrison, and I think we'll start by sending those guys over to Kessel. And we'll upgrade, we'll uproot Fresh's garrison as well.
Enlisting.
Spam some stormtroopers. Over here, spam some more stormtroopers.
Beginning
Get a light
construction.
vehicle factory.
Unit in
Get some of
production.
these as well. Alright, so we're about ready for an invasion. I'm going to throw down a cut here because I don't want this video to get too long. And we'll continue in the next episode.
Construction complete.
Thank you for watching, folks. My name's been Ybot. I'll see you next time.